I am young, impressionable, expendable. If I can do anything else, I should do that, right? Commodification makes you smaller. I feel myself bursting out of boxes tied shut by invisible string, invisible because they do not want you to see it. I am limited. I am a dime a dozen. I must accommodate the whims of those more influential than I. I must respect my elders, but they are never told to respect me. Always unqualified, always put in my place. You don't want to be a difficult singer, do you? Must I earn the right to be human? Does my work make me human? Does my art make me human? I was shrunken many times, over many years. My body was too big, my voice was too big, my presence unconventional. But a shrunken spirit is still a spirit. When I was 20, I met a girl at a program. She was a year younger than me. She sang better than me. She had a head start. She was Magda. I loved the music. I never sang it. I feared I would never measure up to the girl from the program, the girl who made me insecure. Without knowing it, she took up free residence in my mind. My voice was different, unique, unbridled, wild. Her voice was proper and prim, effortlessly pretty. Others shrinking me soon turned into me shrinking myself. But the truth is, I am worthy of taking up space. My art is space and time. My art is history. I reach into my soul and pull out music that served as a battle cry to my ancestors. Maybe I don't sing like her, but maybe that is the point. We are both worthy of the legacy. With me, this art takes one more breath. Because of me, this art touches one more soul. Some will prefer her, others will prefer me. They all get the art. I will not shrink. I will grow. I will demand my own presence in all its wildness and wonder, in a world of endless possibilities, in a sea of artful souls. We can both be Magda. Like a swan you must be, pure, white, unblemished, steadfast, jewel tones, wrap dress, nude pumps, enough makeup, but not too much, long hair, conventional color, a courtesan, a nun, killed tragically, descending into madness, hopelessly materialistic, creates her own demise, lures the man away from virtue. She is more than this. To occupy a woman's body in this art at times is to spoof yourself, to play a convincing caricature. Unless you dive deeper. Look past the period costumes. Look past the death and mental demise at the spirit of the woman within. Musetta, you are so much more. You teach me that I am so much more. Gloriously flawed, messy, and manic, I can write my own story, and those who are right for me will love me for it. I am more than the gaze of one who has never lived a moment in my body, who has never seen with these eyes, kissed with these lips, or held another in these arms. My power comes from several dimensions. I am nuanced, a storm front, chaotic, complicated. It is in my complexity that one will find my sensuality, my femininity. For there will always be something new to discover, qualities that are not special because they are untouched, but instead because of the power they have to touch others, a power wielded by none other than me. They speak of us as if we are all the same. There are not too many sopranos. There are too many small minds. You need us. We give this art life. We claim these characters as flesh and blood. We are the future of opera. I was once convinced that there were a million things in the way of being sexy. Was I beautiful enough? Is my beauty shrouded in a cloak of invisibility if I do not meet society's standards? Would anyone believe me as this character? But it doesn't matter, because now I believe my Musetta. And suddenly I realize that was the only person I needed to convince. Nothing crushes like an ego. Nothing feels so brittle, stings so much as the feeling of failing your potential. My ego is a shadow only I can see, a poltergeist meant to taunt me. I dream of tidal waves at night, consuming me. I dream of my teeth falling out, anxiety. Sometimes I feel like I will be the cause of my own mediocrity. I can't live with these thoughts long, even though they wish to overstay their welcome. I must divert, disassociate, refresh the page to see if there are more likes. Wallowing in self-pity was once the only thing that gave me strength to fight. It rattles my bones, the nose, each one an earthquake to my homeostasis. I wish to retreat, to define myself by every blow to the heart, to let fear create a shell for me, to never try again. But I refuse. Fire both burns and warms. Water drowns and hydrates. Wind is destructive, yet whistles and sings. Darkness is for haunting and for sleep. Anger is both disappointing and powerful. It is me who must channel it. I will use my energy source to make satin from burlap, to make gold out of clay, to scrape doubt off the windshield like ice after a storm. My tears become terrifically spun webs of poetry, art from rejection. Is it possible? I don't know, but at least it's in my control. I have Violetta's fire burning in my soul. My intellect says that rejection is inevitable. My mind reconciles the statistics. Yet my desire for that dream to come true, my desire to hear that yes, is insatiable. So insatiable that it can drown my light deep underwater into the riverbed. It stifles me, this desire. It strangles me until I lose my breath. This desire is the breeding ground of my fear, fear that urges me to hide myself, not just because of rejection's sting, but because of how I would be perceived. I hold in my hand the highlight reel of others' lives. I put it in my pocket. I look at it every day. I am obsessed with it. I am terrified of it. I love it. I hate it. Sometimes I feel like a hypocrite, projecting who I want to be instead of what is. Cosplaying future me is tiring, because when I go to sleep, the mask is taken off, and I'm reminded that future me is a me I don't own. My heart was stored in a glass vase, built by others' flimsy validation. The validation is all that kept it beating. No more. Maybe I'll never be famous. Maybe I'll never have what little me wanted. Maybe real me never even wanted it. Who is real me anyway? Do I even know her? Or have I been possessed by a curated copy? The concept of the real me feels foreign. Rusalka longed for so much, and her longing made her a ghost, with nothing at the end but herself. I love her, because I am her, in so many ways. But I won't let my longing define me. I will put it in its place, and instead of longing, maybe I'll try to live with grace. Longing is not as frightening when you meet it face to face.
omnieli duceliscas ni, afsetus bogin cuv bugi, niesic cu niesas ni, niesas ni, niesas ni.
Norma, you are a beast that I felt like I would never get the chance to tame. I would once think, if I cannot be callous, then why even bother? But then I went on this quest to reinvent my identity. I wish to create something from nothing. I wish to break rules. I have a rebellious spirit, Collis, much like you. Your humanity was what made you great, not the words other people say. I'm becoming both more apathetic and empathetic at the same time in all of my newfound realism. Maybe messy me is worth the mess. At least she actually exists. It's easy in this art to feel like a perpetual student. Invisible criteria keeps us from legitimizing our own creations. I don't believe in pick or it didn't happen. I don't believe in being chosen. I don't need to be chosen by anyone else but myself. I used to feel like I had to fight to get others to care, so why even bother? Maybe this is why artists die younger. But maybe the status quo doesn't define me as much as I thought. Maybe in the opera world I'm an emerging artist, but in my heart, I am an artist emerged. I have emerged from the ashes of so many fires, like a damn phoenix, wings red as crimson. The music that comes from my body is a gift. It matters because I say so. It matters because God blessed this. You do not start to matter when others believe you are ready. You matter now. You matter in all of your imperfections. Be chaotic. Chaos is life, and it can be beautiful. I once gatekept a gorgeous aria from myself because of fear. But now I will sing what makes my soul happy. Others may judge me, but I won't judge me. I will revel in the joy that this music brings to my heart, and because my spirit is infectious, others will take part. What a joyous occasion that this music gets to meet my voice, where I am now. For in the future, I will be a different voice, a different human, ever evolving, changing with openness, heart, spilling my guts with no apologies, not turning the other way, no self-compromise. That is freedom. No money, no fame, no mantra can give that to me. The power lies in me, not in my circumstance. Self-love is infinitely accessible, yet so hard to grasp, but this music, sung fully and authentically, helps me hold on longer. If you dim my light, my freedom will light it again. I'll pass the flame to others, create an army of love to fight the biggest war, the war of doubt. Doubt that things can change, nihilistic wounded stains. I have fighter's blood in my veins, no matter how many others think I'm insane. For I believe 1 ounce of this love means a world rearranged.
Come.